You won't be tested when you expect it. Not when you're ready. But in those quiet, unnoticed moments. When you're worn out. When your plans fall apart. That's when life asks its only real question. Are you the master of your mind, or a prisoner of it? Pain doesn't give you a warning. It barges in. Disrespect won't send a notice. It slices through you. And this world won't say sorry for being brutal. So now you face a choice. Stand your ground when the storm hits. Or get swallowed by it. Being untouchable isn't arrogance. It's resilience. It's becoming someone even chaos avoids. And that strength doesn't come from shouting or posturing. It's born in stillness. In silence. In a discipline so sharp, nothing outside can shake what you've built inside. The Stoics knew this. They lived in a world where death was always near. Where betrayal came from family. Where power shifted overnight. And comfort was nothing but a fleeting illusion. Yet they walked through fire, calm. Not because life was kind, but because they'd made their minds harder than the world itself. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire while burying his children. Epictetus, once a slave with a broken body, spoke with the power of kings. Seneca lost wealth, status, and friends, and faced death with a steady hand. They didn't escape suffering. They just refused to let it define them. Your strength doesn't come from how you look when things are fine. It shows in how you respond when life rips everything away. And that battle starts in your mind. The modern world lied to you. It told you peace was found in comfort, in approval, in control. It told you to chase pleasure, hide from pain, run from discomfort. But the Stoics saw the truth. Control is an illusion. And any man who needs it will always be its slave. The only thing that's ever truly yours is how you respond. Not the outcome. Not the people. Not the applause. Just the gap between what happens and what you do next. Understand that. And you begin to evolve. You stop reacting. You stop begging. You stop letting the world tell you who you are. When you stop chasing approval, people get confused. When you stop explaining, noise grows louder. When you stop running from pain, pain fears you. Because pain doesn't know what to do with a man who leans into it. And that's the first principle. Don't flee from discomfort. Use it. Pain is the forge. It burns away the weak parts. And if you face it long enough, what's left behind is untouchable. The Stoics didn't seek comfort. They chased clarity. And clarity only shows up when you stop numbing the thing that's trying to wake you up. You want strength? Sit with your weakness. You want peace? Face your chaos. You want clarity? Let go of the lie that life owes you ease. It doesn't. No one does. And that's where your freedom begins. Because once you stop expecting, you start building. When Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He wasn't writing poetry. He was burying his wife, commanding armies, losing children, and still ruling wisely. That kind of strength doesn't come from books. It comes from fire. But most men dodge the fire. They crave comfort. They want praise, affection, unconditional love. So they bend. They chase. They explain. And in doing so, they lose who they really are. A Stoic doesn't chase. Not because he's cold, but because he knows. Dignity isn't a currency to be traded for love. If someone walks away, let them. If someone insults you, observe it. If someone betrays you, learn from it. Not everything needs your reaction. Not every insult deserves your energy. Not every emotion must become action. People mistake calm for weakness. But true calm is terrifying. Because it means you've already faced the storm. A calm man is not untouched by suffering. He's been shattered. He's died inside. And chose to come back with discipline. That's what makes him untouchable. Not that nothing touches him, but that nothing owns him. That is sovereignty. When Seneca was ordered to die, he didn't plead, didn't panic, didn't beg. He opened his veins and greeted death with courage. The same way most men cling to life in fear. Because his principles weren't conditional. They were lived. He once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And he was right. The pain that breaks most men isn't physical. It's the story they attach to it. They get hurt, think they're broken. They get rejected, believe they're worthless. They get abandoned, and assume they're unlovable. But that belief is the real prison. Not the pain. Not the event. The story. And that brings us to the second principle. Control your interpretation. And you control your world. You think someone hurt you? Truth is, you believe the meaning you gave their action. You thought they left because you weren't enough. Maybe they left because they had no depth. You thought silence meant rejection. But maybe their silence had nothing to do with you. The Stoic doesn't leap into conclusions. He pauses, reflects, separates what happened from what he feels. That space between the two, that's where power lives. Because in that space, you choose. And choice is everything. Most people don't live. They just react. They hand their power over to whoever shouts the loudest. But the Stoic? He moves in silence. He doesn't say, "They made me angry." He asks, "Why did I allow it?" And that's how you become untouchable. You stop waiting for life to test you. You test yourself. That's the third principle. Wake up early, when no one's watching. Train, when it's hard. Choose discomfort, on purpose. So when the storm comes, you've already met it. Then comes the fourth. Detachment. Show up. Give your all. Then let go. No begging. No clinging. No needing the outcome. Because you were never doing it for applause. And the fifth. The one that changes everything. Memento Mori. Remember, you will die. Maybe not today. Maybe not this year. But one day, gone. And that makes you dangerous. Because now you stop wasting time. You stop being afraid. You just show up fully. And nothing can touch a man like that. Raise up.